and the drone is just sitting there doing its thing, hanging out there. And now they've turned the machine on. It's actually, the wind has picked up here as well. So it's a little bit on the windy side. I'm trying to read the comments here while it's going on. Mason, yes, this is actually with pressure right now. This is an 8-gallon a minute, 3,500 PSI machine. This is running off of the PWNA's demo trailer. And so it has two, I think it's 8-gallon a minute machines in there. So this is, again, running off of an 8 GPM 3,500 PSI machine. And that is pressure washing at the moment. Yeah, it is actually very stable in this wind. And he's flying a little bit above, just, I think that's to show that, hey, even up here in the wind, and you can see Ryan Godwin is commenting in here, and this is what he flies, is an Apellix. And as he's saying, he's done his at 10 GPM, 3,200 PSI. The question right now I'm seeing is about the overspray, and you can see it right now. They're just spraying water. You can kind of see some water trailing off, but you know, some of that is about tips, and it is fairly windy out here, like I said. So this thing, like I said, it's fairly stable. Look at it. It's not going anywhere. And again, it is in the heavy winds. And this is at the PWNA convention. They're showcasing the drones here. So the one thing about it as you watch, I mean, you know, we talk about the lifts and all that, and you know, you obviously, sometimes you think about a lift for a building like this, but actually it gets up there pretty quick. They're, I mean, applying sauce really quick. You wouldn't have to move the lift. So I could see this even for buildings like this where we would normally think about using a lift. You know, again, I can't help but, as I sit here and I try to look at these things through realistic eyes, and you know, my initial reaction is that a building like this, I would come back with, you know, with a lift. But really, I can really see the drone being used in a situation like this because it's quick and easy to get up in the air. You can see that. I mean, he's just staying in one spot. He's kind of messing around a little bit. He could have sprayed this whole wall, then down the other side in no time. And then he does have a remote on and off there that he's got hooked up. You can see he's going to hit that little balcony area, the bottom lip of it. Now they're doing the windows on here, just kind of rinsing them down. really, if you think about the lift side of it, you know, you're gonna be over $1,000 for a lift easy. So I think the last time we did the lift, we were at about $1,800 with delivery and all that for, you know, I think that was for 2 or 3 days, where here, don't need it. David, I don't think that's as big of a problem here, and the reason being is there's no pressure on, you know, I mean, yes, obviously a hose could blow, but most of the time, you know, your hose blows when you're off the trigger, and then there's max pressure inside there. And I say that, and, you know, I've had them blow when you're, you know, you got pressure on them too, but I guess a lot of that's also going to be maintaining your equipment. Although I'd say, you know, same thing if it blows, well, I mean, it's the same thing as you have it on the ground and it blows, right? Or even if you're in a lift and it blows. This thing, the drone itself, it's not going to affect the drone. So now he's just taking it up and just showcasing that this thing can go really, really high. You're at the end of your hose. So he's used to having a much longer hose on there, and he ran out of hose on that thing. But just showcasing that that thing can go really, really high. And Ryan Godwin is saying, yeah, nothing happens with the drone if you blow a hose. I mean, it's just like blowing a hose anywhere is what I would say. And so just real quick, because flight time on these is about 20 minutes under full pressure like this. I'm not going to keep you guys here for 20 minutes. Your system, really the only thing these drones do, they provide you the vertical lift. So you still need your wash equipment in order to attach to the drone. And then you might need some accessories like, you know, the automatic shutoffs, which some of you guys already have, you know, that kind of thing. And the other thing is a lighter weight hose. That would be the other thing to have. They're running, I'm not sure if this, I think this is a 2-wire hose that he's lifting up, but obviously they're also not going very high. You actually want to have several different batteries, David, and that way you keep batteries on charge while you're flying the other batteries. So you can really run all day if you have the right number of batteries. And yeah, Ryan, that's the whole thing. The drone is nothing more than a flying wand. It's whatever you have, whatever equipment that you have, you're attaching that to the drone. So whether you're running a 12-volt pump or you're running like in this case, this is an 8 GPM, 3,500 PSI. This is actually running off of the PWNA's trailer. So now it's telling you that it's getting ready to land. It's giving an audible tone, and the flashing on there is saying, "Hey, battery's getting low," so they'll be landing it. And if they don't land it, it will land on its own. And there you go.